If you're thinking about buying the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro because of the hype around Samsung's latest truly wireless earbuds, hold on for just a second. Because today, I'm diving deep into the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro and revealing some surprising issues you probably haven't heard about yet. But here's what surprised me. These earbuds, despite all the tech Samsung packed into them, come with some serious drawbacks that could affect your listening experience more than you'd expect. So before you spend $237, stick around because I'm about to give you the honest truth no one else is telling you. Think of this as your ultimate heads up. Don't buy the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro until you hear this. Let me start by saying the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro are designed with a ton of promises. Adaptive active noise cancellation, 360 audio, a sleek new design, and Samsung AI-powered sound optimization. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the kicker. While the Buds 3 Pro shine on paper, real-world use tells a different story. So who exactly are these earbuds for? If you're a hardcore Samsung user in the ecosystem, or someone who wants top-tier sound quality with AI enhancements, then maybe they're worth a look. But if you're after all-day comfort, flawless noise cancellation, and seamless Bluetooth performance, keep listening because there's more you should know. Let's start with the adaptive noise canceling feature, which Samsung heavily markets as one of the Buds 3 Pro's main selling points. The theory is cool. Your earbuds automatically tune out background noise and adapt to your surroundings. In practice, it's inconsistent. Sometimes the noise cancellation kicks in smoothly, shutting out the subway ruckus or noisy coffee shop banter. But other times it's like you're stuck in a traffic jam of sound, where the ANC seems to think you want to hear everything and nothing at the same time. It doesn't have that balanced, immersive feel you'd get from competitors like Apple AirPods Pro or Sony WF-1000XM4. So if you're a commuter craving peace during your ride, this could be a deal-breaker. Rehook moment. But what about comfort? Samsung claims the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro have a redesigned shape for long-lasting comfort. Here's my experience. After about an hour of continuous wear, these babies start poking into your ears like an over-enthusiastic earpiece from the 90s. They're certainly better than previous models, but I wouldn't recommend them for marathon listening sessions or workouts where sweat and movement are involved. In fact, the IPX7 rating means they survive submersion in water up to 3 feet for 30 minutes, which is great on paper. But your ears might beg for mercy long before you test that. If earbuds had feelings, these would be those nice to meet you, gotta run now type of buddies. Now about the sound quality itself, which should be top-notch considering the price $237 is not pocket change. The Galaxy Buds 3 Pro delivers clear highs and punchy mids, especially with the adaptive equalizer tuning the audio based on how you wear them. However, the bass performance is somewhat underwhelming and flat compared to what you'd expect in this price bracket. Hardcore bass lovers running to the nearest club might walk away disappointed, which is ironic because the Buds 3 Pro tag suggests premium sound mastery. It's like ordering a steak and getting a burger, technically satisfying but missing the wow factor. Plus, the Bluetooth connection sometimes drops out or stutters with non-Samsung devices, which can be frustrating. And speaking of features, there's a neat one Samsung calls real-time interpreter that translates speech during face-to-face conversations using Galaxy AI. On paper, that sounds revolutionary, like having your personal Rosetta Stone right in your ears. However, this function only supports a limited number of languages and requires a compatible Galaxy device and Samsung account login, making it less useful for travelers on the go. I tried it out, but it felt more like a cool tech demo than a daily convenience. Also, the touch controls worked fine but were overly sensitive at times. Imagine rejecting a call because you accidentally brushed your ear. Talk about touchy subject. Rehook again. Are these the most durable earbuds? Samsung says yes, but real life tells another story. Despite the IPX7 waterproof rating, which is nice for accidental splashes and sweat, the charging case is not water resistant, and once the case gets damaged, your whole setup is compromised. Plus, durability doesn't just mean water. There have been reports of the buds disconnecting or experiencing hardware glitches after a few months of heavy use. So if you're like me and tend to get rough with your gear, you might want to think twice before trusting these with your daily grind. Okay, let's lighten the mood with a couple of quick jokes before we move on. Why don't earbuds ever get lost? Because they always know where their buds are. And here's another one. I told my Galaxy Buds 3 Pro a joke the other day, but they didn't laugh. They just gave me static. Maybe the joke wasn't irresistible enough. Now back to the user experience. Samsung has designed these buds to pair seamlessly with their Galaxy phones and PCs with an auto-switching feature. This is a cool convenience if you're embedded in the Samsung ecosystem. But outside that bubble, the experience can become clunky. For instance, switching between devices on non-Galaxy hardware often requires manual intervention, which undercuts Samsung's claim of hassle-free usage. Additionally, the battery life is decent, but not remarkable. You get around 5 hours per charge with ANC on, and the case provides roughly 18 hours total. This is good, but not great, especially when many competitors offer longer playback times. So, if you're planning on long listening days without carrying the charging case, you're probably going to run short. Let's talk warranty because that's one positive Samsung really does well here. The Galaxy Buds 3 Pro include an exclusive 2-year limited warranty when purchased via Amazon. Most earbud warranties hover around 1 year, so Samsung's extended coverage is a nice safety net. If something breaks or performance drops unexpectedly, you have peace of mind. That kind of assurance often justifies paying a premium. However, whether the warranty covers the most common issues like connectivity or ANC problems is something to verify directly with Samsung's customer support. Rehook again to keep you hanging. So after all these points, you might be wondering, is there a place where the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro actually shine without compromise? Absolutely, and here's the twist. If you mainly listen to podcasts, audiobooks, or use the buds casually while working from home, the adaptive sound, soft design, and immersive audio features might deliver exactly what you need. The 360 audio feature on compatible Samsung TVs adds a layer of entertainment delight that's great for movie nights. Plus, if you love subtle tech magic like AI-tuned equalizers that adjust in real time, you might find these earbuds charming rather than frustrating. Before wrapping up, here's a little story. I gave the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro to my friend who's a huge Samsung fan and constantly switching between phone and PC. Initially, he was ecstatic with the hype, until he started noticing the frequent Bluetooth dropouts and uneven ANC in noisy environments. It started to get on his nerves during calls especially. But he did appreciate the premium design and how smooth the integration was with his Galaxy devices. After a week, he told me the earbuds felt like a luxury gadget with some rookie glitches. Pretty much sums up this product's dual personality. So what's the verdict? Despite the problems and quirks, the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro brings a lot to the table if you're someone fully invested in Samsung's ecosystem, and you prioritize feature-rich earbuds with adaptive sound and AI-driven tech. They aren't perfect and definitely won't be for everyone, especially if you demand flawless noise cancellation and solid all-day comfort. Yet, Samsung's exclusive 2-year warranty and sleek design offer good value for those willing to accept the occasional hiccup. And just to end on a high note, and because you've stuck around this long, I'll leave you with this. If you want earbuds that combine elegance, smart features, and a unique adaptive audio experience, then the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro might actually upgrade your listening game. But if you want a no-compromise ANC experience, rock-solid connectivity with any device, or the ultimate bass thump to shake your eardrums, you might want to keep looking. For the best price and latest deals, check the Amazon link in the description below. Remember, owning the right earbuds can change how you experience sound every single day. Choose wisely and happy listening.